All right, guys, this is unbelievable. A couple of days back, I posted a video with a review of this knife, the Colonial Knife Corp Military Scout Model 2205. Beautiful knife. It's a modern American-made version of the original Camillus uh, GI utility knife, or demo knife, as some veterans would refer to it. Issued back as far back as World War One, and issued right through up until recently, until Camillus went out of business and stopped making that knife. A company, Colonial Knife Corp, picked up the contract and they started making it. So I posted this video with the review of this knife, and I really like this knife. And then later that night, I'm searching for reviews just to make sure that there was not a YouTube review of that knife on YouTube anywhere. And I come across on the internet someone selling, and there's these things are out there for sale, an original Camillus. Now, the guy has it listed as a Camillus 1969. I give him a call. He's in my area. I give him a call, and he tells me that I said, "What's the condition of the knife? Is it functional?" And he says, "It's brand new." Okay, well, I said, "Well, it can't be brand new if it's a Camillus 1969. He says, "Well, it was brand new when I put it in my display case." He says, "I got it in 1969 when I was in the service, and I never used it, so I put it in the display case, and it's been sitting there ever since." Well, I said, "Well, I have to see this thing." So I go down to this guy. I meet this guy out in a gas station parking lot, and lo and behold, he whips out a, see if I get this on here. He whips out a Camillus. See if you can get to see this a little bit. A 1969 Camillus, which it's not brand new. It's certainly not something that's never been used. Uh, there are some things that are on this knife that I can tell he has used it. I'm going to show you those in a second. But for the condition of this knife, almost 50 years old right now. Uh, you can look down inside there, perhaps, and see what I'm talking about. I mean, there's a little bit of patina in different places on the blades. Uh, a little bit of marks, perhaps where maybe he maintained it by using some type of abrasive or sandpaper on it. There's a little grease in there. I have oiled it since I got it. But I tell you what, the condition of this knife was pleasantly surprising to me. You know, now if you look at the two, there's a little difference in the two knives. The design, I think Colonial Knife Corp has done it justice in their remake of it. Notice that the Camillus on this side is a little bit wider on the scales there. The Colonial Knife version is a little bit sleeker, a little bit sleeker than the Camillus. But I'll tell you what, well built. All the tools in here work. They're all functional. Nice, crisp opening and closing with the spine. A little bit hard to get it out because I tell you what, if he's in it, I got a thumbnail that's already busting out on this thing. Spring tension's pretty tight on this. No cracks in the back spring. So I'll tell you what, I was happy with this. I purchased it, gave him his money for it. I've always wanted one of these, just that the ones I've looked at on the internet have always been, they look a little rough. Some of them have damage on the back or severe rust or a broken blade or tool. I'll tell you what, I got a good deal on that. I was lucky to find it. And interesting collection. And you can see also, I talked about the stamping, the imprinting of the U.S. on the side of the colonial knife. They imprinted U.S. The Camillus, they stamped it into the metal. Obviously going to last a lot longer. All right. Hope you like it.